Alright guys, let's be real. I know why you clicked on this video. You saw the title, why Toronto are gonna win the NBA championships, and you're either a Toronto fan like, ooh, I wanna see them win, tell me why. Or you're not a Toronto fan, be like, rawr, I don't like Toronto. I better go and make an argument for this. Something. So before you do any of that, hold on and actually listen to my comments so you can actually, respond correctly. Or just stop making that comment. Gosh, okay, I can't stop you. All right, so now that Jared Sullinger signed with Toronto, we have front court depth that we didn't have before. And while we might not have the depth of a team like the Orlando Magic, who has Vukovic, Serge Ibaka, Bismack Biyombo, Aaron Gordon, and many others, well, not that many now that I listed them all, we have Jonas Valanciunas, as long as he doesn't get hurt like every freaking postseason. Jakob Poeltl, the rookie. I mean, he's been doing pretty well in the summer league. He's got I think 2 blocks for each game or something like that. He's doing really well in the summer league. I'm actually liking what he's putting up. Patrick Patterson, who again is one of the most deadly pickers because he can switch his pick in a second and then do the pick and fade. Boom, it's over. Shot. 2 points, 3 points, I don't even know. And now you got Jared Sullinger, who is like a stretch 5 who can play 4. We're going to be using him as probably our starting power forward and our small ball center. And he was coached by Brad Stevens, so he's tough. He's one of the tougher people I would feel in the league. And if he's got injury problems, yeah, just overlook that right now. Let me talk. I mean, he just looks tough. A big guy, looks like he can do a lot of picks and screens and all that stuff. So you might be wondering, well, so what? How does this help you at all? Well, my friend, I'm glad you asked. You didn't ask, you say? Yes, you did. Shut up. Alright, so basically our starting line is going to consist of Kyle Lowry, the All-NBA snub, because he didn't get second team, he got third team. You put Damian Lillard in, come on. Damian Lillard can defend as well as freaking... I'm going to say this, and I'm not going to say it again. Kyle Lowry last year was the second best two-way point guard in the league after Chris Paul. Period. In a discussion. We're moving on. So you got Kyle Lowry, who was All-NBA third team. You got DeMar DeRozan, our top scorer. You got DeMar Carroll, our lockdown defender, who's really going to be taking on the defender, but can also shoot a 3-ball. He's a 3-and-D kind of guy. Jared Sullinger, our newly acquired asset for only $6 million. Come on, what a deal. And Jonas Valanciunas, an all-star stub, probably the best performing center in the league at the playoffs last year. I forgot to add the playoffs before the league, but don't kill me. Then it goes by Cory Joseph, who led Team Canada almost to Rio. I mean, they lost to France. I mean, that's like Tony Parker. I think Ginobili, I mean, that is a veteran group in France. You look them up, I don't care. Just look them up by yourself and we'll continue on with our discussion. Just pause the video and go look. Alright, so you got Cory Joseph, who is a leader and a champion, one of our only champions we have on the team. Norman Powell, and oh my gosh, this dude, he took the league by storm last year. I don't even have to say anything more about him. The dude is, oh my gosh. Terrence Ross, he's alright. He's really going to be more of our wing shooter. Patrick Patterson, like I said, I like him. He's a great role-playing backup. That's his role. A role-playing backup. Yeah, and Jakob Poeltl, our 9th overall rookie, he's been doing pretty well in the Summer League. I mean, I think his first game in the Summer League got 7 offensive rebounds. So, I mean, he's not Biyombo, but he's first of all a rookie, so he's still growing, but still, he's still already pretty good. And granted, that was against, like, rookies and 2 or 3 year people, but still, I mean, that's still pretty good for a 9th overall draft pick, a rookie, coming in. I mean, he's not going to be Ben Simmons, but come on, give him a shot. Now, people will automatically point out what we lost, what we did last year. They're like, oh, you had Bismack Biyombo's the only reason you won a game against Cleveland. Because of Bismack. Shh. Let me talk. Yes, Bismack was a tremendous asset during the Miami Heat and the Cleveland Cavaliers series. But before you go on the reason that he was the only reason, no, the reason that he was even in that spotlight was because JV got hurt again and Hassan Whiteside. They both got hurt. That's the reason he was in the spotlight. He would have done very well as a backup, and we might even win 3 games or 4 games. I'm not saying we would have won 4 games, but I mean, Bismack Biyombo helped us a lot in that series. But with Jonas Valanciunas there, he would have helped us even more because he would have provided a third option to score with and would have been way much better. I'm not saying I'm undercrediting Bismack Biyombo. I know what he did. He helped us. He's a hero in Toronto. The dude is a hero. We're going to have him on the 6, like, hanging up later. I mean, Drake's going to make 3 songs about him, so just hold on with that. We know what Bismack Biyombo did, but Jonas Valanciunas was hurt, and offensively, he would have provided much more of a lift than Biyombo. He might not have got 26 rebounds, but he would have done his job. He would have provided a double-double with a block or 2, and Bismack Biyombo would have still provided rebounds, got blocks, do a few pick and rolls, and maybe got 6 to 10 points. I'm not discounting what he does at all. I'm just saying, he's not the only reason we won. And saying he is, well, again, he's the backup. He was our backup center. He was the next man up. Okay, and now we're going to go talk about the more in-depth shooting. So I'm just going to give you the option to get out here if you're not really in the in-depth strategy. If you are, then feel free to stay tuned. But, I mean, if you're just beginners in basketball, I mean, unless you want to get, like, completely, like, mind screwed around, yeah, that's probably not the best. Just go ahead and subscribe and all that, and then watch other videos, and we'll be good. All right? I mean, you saw our lineup last year with Luis Scola, and that did good. Well, now put in Luis Scola, but give him athleticism, and that's what we have now. We have a Luis Scola with athleticism, in my opinion. We're going to run more than likely the 4 out, 1 in with our ISO ball that we do. And I mean, if they double team one of our guys, we now have an option to throw the ball to on the 3-point line for an easy bucket. That's what beat us last year in the Cleveland Cavaliers series. We were getting double teamed by Delly and LeBron. We turned it over, and LeBron made a slam. We didn't have anyone to throw the ball to. We got to be able to throw the ball. Now, in the small ball lineup, which is way more in-depth than what I'm going to really be talking about, our lineup's mostly going to consist of Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, DeMar Carroll, Patrick Patterson, and Jared Sullinger, in that order from point guard to center. Noted that DeMar Carroll could be switched in for Norman Powell also, or Terrence Ross, so take your pick. Now, why is this a good offensive and defensive lineup? Well, let's just talk about Jared Sullinger's stats last year. In limited minutes, he provided 10 points a game with 8 rebounds. 8 rebounds in limited minutes. Now, this is not like 5 minutes a game. This is 20 minutes. It's still a good amount of minutes. It's just not starter minutes. It's not 30 minutes a game, 35 minutes a game, 40 minutes. It's limited. It's like 20 minutes, half a game. For that amount of time, that's very good. Like, that rebounding is what we're really going to need. It's really going to fill the hole. Not all the way, but it's going to fill a hole that Biyombo left. And I'm pretty sure Jonas Valanciunas is doing defensive and rebounding work to help. So in our small lineup, as I was talking about, we have rebounding and more or less a defensive presence. I'm not going to go into his blocks. I actually have no idea his block amount. I didn't look up those stats. I'm sorry. Put them down in the comments if it's like it's got to be better than Zaza Pachulia, okay? And it's 0.3. I mean, if it's 0.7 or a block, I mean, it's all right. Again, limited minutes. I'm going to stress that every time you put up an argument. With Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan are the second best backcourt in the league. And if Steph Curry and Klay Thompson are the Splash Brothers, well then, we got the Slash Brothers in Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan because they are so tough and able to get to the layup, make a layup, and then get an and one. It's unbelievable. So like I said, they're going to slash inside, and if any of the D collapses and helps, we get an easy 3. Even no matter how hard they try and switch guards, we're just going to pass the open man and shoot a 3 like LeBron did the first 10 games of the playoffs last year. We're going to do what he did, but with Kyle Lowry. It might not be as effective, but it's still going to be pretty dang effective. We're going to get a 3. We're going to run back and play defense and do it again. And we're going to win by 20. That's how it goes. And if you don't crash, well, we're going to get a layup. Your point guard, Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, Chris Paul, whoever it is going to get a foul. We're going to make our free throw. We're going to have 3 points. And on the off case you don't foul, we're going to make a layup. And if we do and we miss, we're going to shoot 2 fouls. And then you still have a foul. You're in foul trouble after 3 possessions. Bye. So thank you guys for watching this video. I really didn't end on any strong point. So, we the North NBA Champions 2017. Yeah! Oh, that's one way to make a point. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed. Subscribe if you're a Toronto Raptors fan. If you're not, I'm making way more than just Toronto news. This is like the first time I'm in a Toronto news in so long. I mean, so come on. I'm also making a lot of satire content. I mean, you could check out the ones down below. I mean, what was it? The NBA feminist Draymond Green getting arrested, and then calling the Warriors the WNBA Warriors. I mean, it's meant for jokes and purposes, so don't take it seriously. But still. What was that? Yeah, subscribe, like this if you enjoyed. It means I should make some more. And comment down below. I mean, I always enjoy some good comments, some nice comments. So comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next video.